There is a fifth dimension beyond what is known to native English speakers. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between fluency and incomprehension, between communication and misunderstanding, and it lies in the pits of human fears and the summit of human knowledge. This is the dimension of English language learning. It is an area which we call the ELL zone.
Games are great, and naturally, I am great at games. You can learn a lot from games in the animated world, like who is the best at different things. The answer is always me. In the human world, the lessons that games teach can be strange. How strange, you may wonder? Well, you are about to find out, because you are about to enter the ELL zone.
She's bluffing.
Huh? You can't tell him that.
I most certainly can. You needed an advisor for your student poker group, and I'm your advisor. That's why they call me Cool Hand Prof.
No one calls you that.
My name tag begs to differ. Cool Hand Prof.
What the hell? Those cool hand-proof men.
It's a reference or allusion to a famous movie starring Paul Newman called Cool Hand Luke. Yeah. So in this episode of the ELL Zone, I'm basically Paul Newman.
You're not Paul Newman.
So you think I'm bluffing?
I know you're not Paul Newman. You're nothing like him. So I know bluffing.
What's bluffing mean?
Yep. Nope. I'm the Cool Hand Prof here. I'll do the explaining. We can't bet real money here, per university rules. So what you win is knowledge, which I dispense as your advisor, which we established earlier.
Can't we get anyone else at this university to be a faculty advisor?
So what is bluffing?
Bluffing is when someone acts like they have a really great hand, when in reality, their cards are junk. They're trying to bully you, scare you into folding so they can take your chips. Basically, they're pretending to be something that they're not.
Ha! I got it. Like when you were the faculty advisor for the community service trip and told everyone not to worry. You will protect yourself from anything. But then when a few innocent stray dogs got near us, you ran back into the bus.
Yeah, I remember that. You could say Cool Hand Prof here was talking tough, but in reality, he was bluffing.
I was running back into the bus to grab my cowboy hat.
Huh?
What?
See, cowboy hats normally help you be good at poker. They help you survive when the going gets tough in this world, like the old wild, wild west. It also helps to say things like, howdy, partner.
Oh, that is true. I think he actually right about that one.
Yeah, it does make sense. He's not bluffing.
But she is.
Whatever. So are you gonna fold or call?
I don't know. What do you think? She's bluffing?
She has a tell.
What's a tell?
Something someone does that gives away their hand. Like I know you have a mediocre hand because you're doing that thing with your mouth again. You do that every time you have a mediocre hand.
Come on, you can't tell what he's thinking. He's wearing sunglasses. Don't be ridiculous. Besides, I'm the advisor here and I'll do the explaining. A tell is, and I quote, something someone does that gives away their hand. Citation, Suzanne. Yeah, I quote my sources. I give credit where credit's due. Proper citations. You don't want to have plagiarism charges. You also don't want to have tells. That's why it's also important to have a good poker face. That's how Lady Gaga made her fortune.
I thought she made her fortune by like becoming a big pop star with a lot of hit songs.
Like Poker Face. I've listened to and studied this song so many times that not only have my dance moves improved, but I've also developed the perfect poker face. My face remains consistent regardless of my situation, regardless of my surroundings, regardless of how many dangerous women and men are near me, regardless of how close we're getting to high noon when a shootout could happen at any minute. I remain calm. You can never tell what my cards are. You can never tell what I'm thinking.
Because you're never thinking.
Ah, not funny. Don't laugh at that.
What is it?
What's your tell?
No. What's this smoke?
That's my smoke machine. See, poker always must be played in a smoky room. Legend has it that in the old wild, wild west, non-smokers used to take smoke machines just like that one, maybe that model, maybe that very machine, from town to town so they could safely participate in poker games. Remember, it's never too late in life to make up the legends you want to be true. And so, we use that smoke machine here to be safe on this college campus, which has much more rules and regulations than the wild, wild west with no Will Smith. As far as I can see. Other than this DVD here from the library.
Huh. That's still in the wrapper. Doesn't look like anyone's checked it out.
Yeah, you students need to be more studious. What are you guys doing at the library anyway?
Okay, great. So, what is it?
This movie?
No,
The Smoke Machine?
no.
That guy over there? That's Professor Shane Blair. He's head of our theater department. I had him come in and watch the game because poker always must be played in front of an audience.
Well, he was wondering about him, but no. What he'll tell?
She picks her nose.
I haven't picked my nose.
Yes, you have.
I haven't picked my nose. It's this dumb fake mustache. You really have to wear these things?
Poker players have to wear mustaches, otherwise you'd be a terrible poker player. It's in all the documentaries, mustaches are.
You mean movies?
Films, yes. And don't change the subject from picking your nose.
Which I haven't been doing. It's this silly fake mustache. Look, this is a tissue, which is hard to use with this silly fake mustache.
You have picking your nose. You are bluffing. I'm calling.
I haven't been picking my nose, and I haven't been bluffing. House beats 3 of a kind. Either you want to dry your crying eyes with this tissue?
Gross.
Charlie. Come on, man. She may be happy picking her nose, but she wasn't bluffing. You were bluffing when you said you're not as tall.
I don't know if that was bluffing. I think that's just bad at poker.
Remember, this is not real money, per university policy. Remember? I let you win on purpose so you could win knowledge. Teaching strategy, educational theory. It's in all the academic articles. Somewhere, probably. The librarians can help you guys find that. They're probably in the library researching that right now. That's what they do all day.
Hey, when are we going to be done? I have a class to teach in 5 minutes.
We just have one more hand.
The last hand took 30 minutes.
Important things take time. Get back in that chair and get back in character. No one's ever gonna take our theater department seriously if you keep on breaking character. Jeez. So, you guys going to cash in your chips? Or are you gonna double down on knowledge for the next lesson?
Next lesson, you say?
Who's that?
I'm Connie, the librarian, and I'm here to take your chips.
I don't think she's bluffing. She has a fake mustache and the hat.
No, I'm not bluffing.
Who's that?
I'm Bonnie, the librarian, and I'm here to take your chips.
Oh no, she has a fake mustache and hat. We're doomed.
Who's watching the circulation desk?
Chale, ay, se tardaron menos en darme la visa de estudiante. Voy a llegar tarde a clases. ¿Qué le voy a decir a mi profesor? ¿Cómo le voy a explicar? Ay.
So, you learned about the term poker face to remain consistent in your facial expressions regardless of what you're thinking. I have a great poker face, not just because I have a great face in general, but also because my face remains consistent regardless of the situation. In other words, I don't have any tell, something that gives away information about me, other than that I'm cool. Not even my great poker face can hide that fact. You also learned about the word bluff, to mislead through confidence. It is not limited to poker. A worker could not know how to do their job properly, but try to fake it, try to bluff their way through. A struggling student might try to act like they understand the course material. They might try to bluff their way to a passing grade, but it is best to seek help from university resources to really understand and grasp the coursework so you can make the best of your education and land a good job. Like ELL Zone host, I cannot bluff my way through this position. I really must know what I'm doing when I step onto the animated set. Having a command of my work helps me remain cool at all times. So while it may say Todd Sterling on my birth certificate, you can call me your cool hand host.